The morning city was still half asleep. But for Aarav, it was already loud inside his mind. Deadlines, rejections, bills, expectations. He stood at the mirror, tie half done, eyes red from another sleepless night. He whispered, "Why do I feel so tired before the day even begins?" He had everything people said was success, a good job, a small apartment, a car on EMIs. But inside, something was collapsing quietly. Every day felt like he was running, but not moving. That evening, after a fight with his manager, he walked out of the office and kept walking, no destination, no thought. Rain started to fall, slow at first, then harder. He didn't care. He sat on a cold bench under a flickering streetlight. A stranger sat beside him, an old man with a walking stick and a calm smile. "You look like someone carrying the weight of invisible stones," he said softly. Aarav laughed bitterly. "You don't even know me." The man nodded. "I don't need to. I can hear your silence." The old man reached into his coat and handed Aarav a folded note. "Here," he said. "3 rules. They saved me once." Aarav unfolded the damp paper. The handwriting was neat, old-fashioned. Rule 1, face the mirror. Rule 2, embrace the pain. Rule 3, keep moving forward. Even small steps count. Aarav looked up, but the old man was already gone. That night, Aarav couldn't sleep. He kept reading the 3 lines again and again. He laughed. Sounds like fortune cookie advice. But something about the old man's eyes, peaceful, unhurried, made him pause. Next morning, he decided to follow Rule 1. Face the mirror. He stood before the mirror again. Not to fix his tie this time, but to look into his own eyes. He whispered, "Who are you?" when no one is watching. For the first time, he didn't have an answer. He saw the truth. Fear, comparison, exhaustion, all hiding under his polite smile. He realized he was living on autopilot, chasing approval instead of purpose. He took a sticky note and wrote, "Be real, not perfect." He stuck it on the mirror and left for work. Hopeful violin. At the office, he didn't hide behind fake enthusiasm. When his manager asked, "Why are your reports late?" he simply said, "Because I'm losing motivation. I need meaning, not just salary." The manager blinked, confused. But later, surprisingly, called him in and said, "I respect your honesty. Let's find you work that fits better." Something small had changed. Not outside, but inside him. Days passed. But with truth comes pain. Rule 2, embrace the pain. Aarav realized that being honest with himself didn't erase the hurt. It brought it closer. Old memories resurfaced: his father's disapproval, his own failures, a breakup he never healed from. One night, he broke down, sitting on the floor beside his bed, tears silent but deep. He said to himself, "I thought pain was an enemy, but maybe it's a teacher." He started journaling every morning. Pain says, "You care." Pain says, "You tried." Pain says, "Don't run away." He stopped numbing himself with endless scrolling and late-night shows. He began walking early mornings instead, quiet streets, slow air, mind lighter. During one walk, he saw a small boy selling flowers at a signal, smiling at strangers who didn't even look at him. Aarav asked, "Aren't you tired?" The boy grinned. "Tired, yes. But tomorrow, I'll sell again." That smile hit Aarav like lightning. He realized pain can't stop you if purpose walks beside you. Now came the 3rd rule. Keep moving forward. Aarav started making small, deliberate changes. He signed up for an evening storytelling workshop. He'd always wanted to speak to, inspire, but never had the courage. On the first day, his hands trembled as he stood on stage in front of 10 strangers. He said, "I'm not here to impress. I'm here to express. People listened, not because he was perfect, but because he was honest. Week after week, he improved tiny steps, shaky at first, then steady. He began uploading short motivational clips on social media. At first, no views, then a few, then hundreds. One night, he got a message. Your story helped me not give up today. He stared at it, tears rising. This was meaning. He realized being unstoppable doesn't mean never falling. It means falling, learning, and walking again, no matter how small the step. Months later, Aarav stood backstage at a community event. He was the closing speaker, his first big talk. The lights dimmed, the mic turned on. He took a deep breath and remembered the old man's note. He began. Most people wait for the perfect moment to change, but it never comes. I waited too, until pain became my teacher, and I learned 3 rules. He told them how he faced the mirror, embraced pain, and kept walking. His voice trembled at times, but the silence in the hall was deep, the kind that listens. He ended with a smile. Maybe we don't need to be fearless. Maybe we just need to keep moving, even when afraid. The crowd stood and clapped. Somewhere, in the back, an old man with a walking stick smiled quietly and left before anyone noticed. Aarav went home that night, the city lights shimmering below his balcony. He opened his journal and wrote, Rule 1. Face the mirror to meet your truth. Rule 2. Embrace the pain, it will make you wise. Rule 3. Keep moving, even small steps build mountains. He folded the note and placed it beside his mirror. He whispered, Thank you, whoever you were. He looked at his reflection, not perfect, not complete, but alive. And this time, the silence inside him was peaceful. This is Rise. With English, learn English, feel inspired.